Hello, hello. Welcome one and all to Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. I am your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. And we will begin this trivia night in about 5 minutes' time. Those questions and answers coming your way. Well, the answers are coming my way, but after those questions, your way. Thank you for joining us on this International Women's Day. Thank you. Is it every day? No, it's surprisingly not. International Women's Day. But it should be. So, we've still got about 5 minutes time. All you need is your pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. Hello to Rondai. Great to have you. Thanks for joining us in the chat. I'm joined as always by my executive producer, my partner, the love of my life. Hello.
Hi.
And Chrissy says hello as well.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello to Cheryl as well. Hello, hello. I'll actually use the minute or two that we have to finish getting set up. Those audio questions. The visual question is queued up. Wonderful having everybody here for Trivia Club. It's our 90th edition. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. I always say ooh, ah, with laughs from off screen because every time I say something like, big or I'm proud of, and then I know that there's going to be silence otherwise because there's no one else here other than your host and our producer off to the side. She's got to save her applause for the teams, which I totally understand. Still feel it needs a bit of pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, sorry, I was
It is goofy though. I agree. Yeah. Ooh, ah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, let us know your team name in the live chat if you have not already. Join us with Rondai and Sherlu and Matt in LA. Thank you for the congratulations. A loud applause on their end. Fantastic. I can hear it from LA. We'll be getting started in another minute or two time. Otherwise, I've got everything queued up. Mm-hmm. Anything I should remember or note before we begin? Just checking in with that. With the brains beyond the operation.
No. Not that I can think of.
All righty. Fantastic. All right, with nothing else to worry about. Before we get going, before we get things all not even figured out, but on the run. With a final hello to Team Uno Persona. All right, let's jump into it in 5, 4, 3. Nope, I couldn't hear that.
No.
Oh, because my headphones are plugged in.
You better count that down again.
Yeah, I'm going to count that down again. I was like, I can hear it, but faintly. Right, my headphones are plugged in. That makes sense. Technical difficulties on my end. This is my first time. And hello to Cookie Faced as well. All right, fantastic. Now let's jump into it for real in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, hello. Welcome one and all to Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I am your host, Russel Harder, the man in the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. This is our 90th edition of Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. And thank you for joining us on not only the 90th edition of Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse, but this International Women's Day. A huge round of applause for all the amazing women in my life. My partner. Yay! I mean, I could name them all, but my executive producer, my partner, the love of my life. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Thanks for making sure this show runs on time, among a million other more important things. Thank you all for joining us. Yes, indeed. Thank you for supporting Trivia Club as well. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. And follow us on Instagram and on triviaclub.ca as well. Triviaclub.ca, where you can find all that fun Trivia Club goodness at triviaclub.ca. 20 questions of trivia goodness tonight. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. And hello to everyone playing along live. That includes my grandma. Hello to my grandma Sheffield. Hello. Thank you for joining. As always, a pleasure to have you, and a pleasure to have all the teams in the live chat as well. My grandma is not there, but who is there? Rondai. Hello to Rondai. Hello, Ron and Diana Mom. Great to have you. Hello to Sherlu as well. Hello to Mad in LA. And thank you for the congratulations on this 90th edition. Hello to Team Uno Persona. Hello to Cookie Faced. Hello to the ghost of BB Rebozo. My dad and my mom. Fantastic to have you. And of course, as I mentioned off the top, great to have my partner, my producer, the love of my love. My love of love, love of my life. Hello. All righty. Let's jump into trivia. But before we do that, that bonus bit of trivia, that tiebreaker, if you needed it. Otherwise, that Trivia Club anagram that we call I Built a VCR, which is itself an anagram of Trivia Club, just remixing those letters around. We asked you to find the Batman character in the anagram Pre-Dawn Thorny Elf, and that unmixes to be Alfred Pennyworth, the butler. Yeah. The surrogate father of Batman, Alfred Pennyworth. All right, there's 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than that internet connection. If you're cheating to find those answers, you're really only cheating yourself. Don't post any answers in the comment section. Remember, no spoilers. Only post those scores that you're finished with. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Thanks. Cheers. And all that said, all that checked off, let's jump into the questions for tonight's trivia on this March 8th edition of Trivia Club. So, Trivia Club at home. Question number 1 is the rock of the week. The Paralympics are currently ongoing in Beijing, with a variety of athletes with sight and limb impairments competing, including sledge hockey and this variety of curling as part of those sports, as those variety of sports. So what variety of curling takes place at the Paralympic Games? And I will say Canada's team features some excellent play from a number of competitors, including Ina Forrest. I believe it's Ina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ina Forrest. With an additional actual shout out to one of the Team Canada coaches, who is also a Golden VHS winner at Trivia Club, Brian Chick. Keep up the good work with the general Beijing celebrations. Beijing coaching. Yeah, at the Paralympics. There you go. All right, question number 2. Picture this. So picture this. The Jimmy who goes by this last name is often called Superman's pal, but was also one of the main supporting characters in the CW TV series Supergirl, as played by Makad Brooks. So once again, the Jimmy with this last name is often called Superman's pal, but was also one of the main supporting characters in the CW TV series Supergirl, when he was played by Makad Brooks. Question number 3, we are on the Tiger beat. So your question number 3. Which Toronto-born Corey became a teenage movie star in the 80s thanks to roles in such films as Lucas, Silver Bullet, and The Lost Boys? And your question number 4, we're going to connect for the point on this question, and that means there's a connection between the answers of questions 2 and 3. If you can tell me the connection between the second and third questions, that's a point on question number 4, connecting for that point. And that connection is free of context from those questions, just the answers have a connection. And those questions, though, once again, question number 2, the Jimmy who goes by this last name is often called Superman's pal, but was also one of the main supporting characters in the CW TV series Supergirl, as played by Makad Brooks. And question number 3 on the Tiger Beat. This Toronto-born Corey became a teenage movie star in the 1980s thanks to such roles in such films as Lucas, Silver Bullet, and The Lost Boys. Question number 5. Give me 5. So, give me 5.
Wait.
I'll come to you. It's okay. So, give me 5. Give me the 5 for a point each. Give me the 5 Kardashian Jenner sisters' names. There are 3 Kardashians, 2 Jenners, all sisters. So give me the 5 Kardashian Jenner sisters' names. Yes, this does leave out the brother of the family, Rob Kardashian, but no one talks about Rob. That's your question number 5. Yes, give me 5. Question number 6. It is All for Love. So that question number 6, in 1993, Bryan Adams, Sting, and Rod Stewart released the song All for Love as part of the soundtrack for this Disney-produced film. Name that Disney-produced film that featured as part of its soundtrack, as the lead single on its soundtrack, the song All for Love, as sung by not only Bryan Adams, but also Sting and Rod Stewart. Question number 7. It's a perfect 10. Yes, it's already just 10. There you go. So, who, at the age of 10, said, all I really want to do is thank my director, Peter Bogdanovich, and my father, when she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, yes, at the age of 10. Once again, who said, all I really want is to thank my director, Peter Bogdanovich, and my father, when she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress at age 10. Question number 8 is a audio clue. This audio clue is bit by bit. I'm going to play an 8-bit version of a popular song, and you name that song for a point and tell me the musical act responsible for that song, or at least the original version of that song, for another point. 2 possible points to be won. So here it is, that 8-bit version of a popular song. Sounds like a ringtone for an old flip phone, but you name this song for a point to tell me the musical act responsible. And that's that. Question number 8, that bit by bit, you name that song for a point and tell me the musical act responsible for the original non-8-bit version of that song. Question number 9, it's in the club. So, at question number 9, the Sacred Order of the Stonecutters was a secret club in which TV show? The Sacred Order of the Stonecutters was a secret club in which TV show? I can tell you the unofficial name for it during the answers as well, but it's what TV show? At the secret club, the Sacred Order of the Stonecutters. Question number 10. It is called Survey. It's our first game show game of the night. It is based on a Family Feud survey. So you guess what you think is the number one answer as per the 100 Americans who were actually surveyed for this question. So survey says, question number 10, name a food that people often slurp while eating. Name a food that people often slurp while eating. Survey says, name a food that people often slurp while eating. Question number 11. Now we are going to rise to the occasion with this question. So, your question number 11, rising to the occasion. Tread lightly after popping one of these puffy dishes whose active ingredient is whisked egg whites into the oven, as its name comes from the French for to blow. Once again, tread lightly after popping one of these puffy dishes whose active ingredient is whisked egg whites into the oven, as its name comes from the French for to blow. Question number 12 is, who is that? I'm going to show you a picture of a famous person before they were famous, and you, yes, you, tell me who that is. So, question number 12, who is that? Who's that? Who is that for your question number 12? Name that famous person before they were famous. I will admit that person isn't incredibly famous at the moment, but they were very famous in the 90s into the 2000s. They're living a quieter life, I would say, now, at the moment. And they earned it. They certainly deserve it. Question number 13, it is the word of the day. So your word of the day is an answer, or has an answer that will have the word day in it. So what we're looking for is a two-word phrase for what a horrifying sight might scare out of you. Once again, the answer will have the word day in it, and the answer is a two-word phrase for what a horrifying sight might scare out of you. Question number 14 is time after time, time after time, dun, dun, dun. Put these moments in order from earliest to most recent, these historical moments with a point given for each correct placement and 4 possible points to be won. As long as you get those 4 placements in the right or in the correct order from earliest to most recent. Here are those historical moments in no particular order, starting with Greta Thunberg being awarded the Woman of the Year award by Glamour magazine. Greta Thunberg being awarded the Woman of the Year award by Glamour magazine. Next up, Yoko Ono is awarded the Outstanding Contribution Award at the Glamour magazine Woman of the Year awards. A different year, remember. Next up, Ava DuVernay is awarded the Filmmaker Award at the Glamour magazine Woman of the Year awards. And finally, Leah Michelle is awarded the American TV Actors Award at the Glamour Magazine Woman of the Year Awards? Of course, the trick is putting these four, of course, notable and rightfully awarded women, the time in which they were given these awards, awarded these honors by Glamour Magazine in the correct order. Once again, Greta Thunberg is awarded the Woman of the Year Award by Glamour Magazine. Yoko Ono is awarded the Outstanding Contribution Award at the Glamour Magazine Woman of the Year Awards. Ava DuVernay is awarded the Filmmaker Award at the Glamour Magazine Woman of the Year Awards, and Lea Michele wins the American TV Actress Award at the Glamour Magazine Woman of the Year Awards. Question number 15 is our countdown takedown. This is our second game show game of the night, and it is played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. We want you to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over. But only guesses within 25% of the actual number will get you points. So you'll get 2 points if you're within that 25% range of the actual number. 5 points if you guess that number right on, but 0 points if you're even one over. And also 0 points if you get outside of that range. So be careful. So that question number 15, a water-damaged piece of athletic gear that co-starred with Tom Hanks in Castaway was sold for this number of thousands of dollars at auction in November of 2021. I will say the number is less than $350,000. But Wilson the Volleyball, you guessed correctly, Wilson the Volleyball, which was heavily distressed during filming and also was Tom Hanks's best friend for a solid chunk of the early 2000s, was one of 1,001 bits of memorabilia sold by Prop Store. Another highlight of the auction was the suit worn by Will Ferrell in the 2003 film Elf, which sold for $235,000. Once again, a water-damaged piece of athletic gear that co-starred with Tom Hanks in Castaway was sold for this number of thousands of dollars at auction in November of 2021. And that number is less than $350,000. But Wilson the Volleyball, which was heavily distressed during filming and also was Tom Hanks's bestest friend for a solid chunk of the early 2000s, was one of 1,001 bits of memorabilia sold by Prop Store, with another highlight of the auction being the suit worn by Will Ferrell in the 2003 film Elf, which sold for $235,000. Thank you. Question number 16, we are making Office Space. So, your question number 16, only after the film Office Space hit theaters did Swingline begin producing these in red. So again, only after the film Office Space was a hit, actually not even in theaters, but like VHS and DVD, home video, did Swingline begin producing these in red. Question number 17. An animal by any other name. So, at question number 17, native to the west coast of North America, a geoduck is what type of animal? Once again, native to the west coast of North America, a geoduck is what type of animal? Question number 18. It's your favorite game show, but with a twist. It's called Anna Starring. I tell you the movie, and you tell me if it features Anna Paquin, Anna Kendrick, Anna de Armas, or Anne Margaret. So, Anna Paquin, Anna Kendrick, Anna de Armas, or Anne Margaret. Which of these actors was featured in the movie The Breakup? The Breakup. Did it feature the acting talents of Anna Paquin, Anna Kendrick, Anna de Armas, or Anne Margaret? Let me know your thoughts on this spin on a familiar question. I'm up for additional takes on the format. If you got a popular name that we want to dive into. Mm-hmm. Question number 19 is Tune Out. With Tune Out, I'm going to read lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible, and you name that song and the musical act responsible for that song for a point each. So another 2 possible points to be won for this Tune Out. So here are those lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible. A dramatic reading, if you will. And you name that song and the musical act responsible. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. Once again, It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song. And this one's for you. And that's two note. You name that song and the musical act responsible. Before we jump into question number 20, our Trivia Royale, are there any questions I can repeat or clarify for the art of repetition? I can do question number 11 once again. Question number 11, we're going to rise to the occasion. So with question number 11, tread lightly after popping one of these puffy dishes whose active ingredient is whisked egg whites into the oven, as its name comes from the French for to blow. Question number 14, your time after time. So those 4 historical moments in order from earliest to most recent in no particular order. For your time after time, that question number 14, those 4 moments, Greta Thunberg is awarded the Woman of the Year Award by Glamour magazine. Yoko Ono is awarded the Outstanding Contribution Award at the Glamour magazine Woman of the Year Awards. Ava DuVernay wins the Filmmaker Award at the Glamour magazine Woman of the Year Awards. And Lea Michele wins the American TV Actress Award at the Glamour magazine Woman of the Year Awards. All different years. Put them in order from earliest to most recent. I'll do 6 and then I'll repeat the Annas once again. So your question number 6. In 1993, Bryan Adams, Sting, and Rod Stewart released the song All for Love as part of the soundtrack for this Disney-produced film. I will say it's Disney produced, but it's not necessarily animated. It could very well be live action. And those Annas, once again. So your question number 18, Anna, starring. So those 4 Annas are Anna Paquin, Anna Kendrick, Anna de Armas, or Anne Margaret. Which is in, or who is in The Breakup? All right, if there's nothing else to repeat or clarify with the art of repetition, our question number 20 gives us 5 minutes on the board. So with that clock, that timer, that stopwatch, not stopwatch, with it reading 5 minutes, here we go. 10 possible points to be won. Name for me any 10 of the top 20 most popular nuts or edible seeds in the world in total worldwide consumption according to World Atlas? So once again, yes, name for me popular nuts or edible seeds in the world, and this is according to World Atlas, and this is in terms of total worldwide consumption. Any 10 of the top 20. That clock has started. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. 4:10 remaining. This name for me, popular, the most popular or the most widely consumed nuts and or edible seeds. I came to the Trivia Royale this week and trying to think of a good Trivia Royale that could work with trail mix, and it led me here. A little bit more than 3 minutes remaining. It's 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. 3:10. Really, this is just a game of name nuts and maybe edible seeds if you want to. We are halfway through the Trivia Royale, just past the 2 minute and 30 second mark, around 2:25. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Name for me any 10 of the 20 most consumed nuts or edible seeds in the world, according to World Atlas. I don't have the numbers, but this is also would also be in metric tons. So that's fun to think about. But otherwise, fill out any other blanks that you might have. As we'll be marking our papers momentarily. Not too momentarily, still about 1 minute, 30 seconds away. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. We are past the minute mark. Yes, less than a minute remaining. Finalize those answers. Just off camera, I'm noticing a wonderful sketch of a sweater. I think my producer has something on her mind. 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Yes, indeed, that is time. That is time. So, finish those answers. Switch to the colored pen or pencil of your choice. If you haven't already been using one, I mean, all the power to you. Have fun, mix it up. But here are those answers for this Trivia Club at home. Question number 1, answer number 1, the Paralympics are currently ongoing in Beijing with a variety of athletes with sight and limb impairments competing, including sledge hockey and this variety of curling as part of the games. That would be wheelchair curling. With a, as was noted by Chrissy when she first watched it, the kind of the amazing detail of no sweeping taking place. So you really have to nail that original push, that first push. And you can still yell "hurry hard" if you want to, but that's more just for the fun of it, not for any communication with teammates. I do like those who choose to, though, because you're just encouraging that rock to do its best.
Yeah.
Question number 2, picture this. So name that Jimmy, who goes by, or name the last name of that Jimmy, who's often called Superman's pal. Was also a main supporting character in the CW TV series Supergirl. That would be Jimmy Olsen. Looking for Olsen. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Question number 3, Tiger Beat. So which Toronto-born Corey became a sensation in the 80s thanks to such roles as Lucas in Lucas, someone other than Silver Bullet in Silver Bullet, and one of the Lost Boys. Was he? No, he was fighting the Lost Boys. If the Lost Boys were the vampires. Well, he wasn't a vampire. Anyway, that would be Corey Haim. Haim. So what's the connection between Olsen and Haim? Well, it's either Haim or Haim. Same spelling. Connecting for the point, these are famous sisters. Famous sisters. Mm-hmm. It could even be famous sister trios, because the Olsen twins and Elizabeth Olsen, and then also the Haim sisters are a trio of sisters in said band. Mm-hmm. Question number 5. Give me 5. So those 5 Kardashian Jenner sisters' names, starting with the oldest going to the youngest. Courtney for a point. Kim for a point. Chloe for a point. Kendall and Kylie. Chris is the mom, so that's not a point. But yes, Courtney, Kim, Chloe, Kendall, and Kylie. Okay, cool. Question number 6, All for Love and One for All. So in 1993, Bryan Adams, Sting, and Rod Stewart released the song All for Love as part of the soundtrack for the Disney-produced The Three Musketeers. The Three Musketeers. Question number 7. So who said, all I really want to do is thank my director, Peter Bogdanovich, and my father when she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress at age 10. That'd be Tatum O'Neal. Tatum O'Neal. Question number 8, your bit by bit. That 8-bit version of a popular song was from the song Good For You, for that first point, and it is by Olivia Rodrigo. Good song, still a bop, as the kids once said. I don't know if they still say it. Probably not. Good for you, though. By Olivia Rodrigo. Question number 9, in the club. So the Sacred Order of the Stonecutters was a secret club in the TV show The Simpsons. The Simpsons. The Stonecutters would also go by the name of the No Homers Club, after Homer made a fool of himself, let's just say. Yeah, they didn't want him around. Question number 10, your survey says, survey says, name a food that people often slurp while eating. I'll start with the 1-point answer and go to the possible 5 points that can be won. So starting with that 1-point answer, you'll scream for this answer and for a point. That'd be ice cream. Ice cream for a point. This answer will leave you shaking. That would be Jell-O. Jell-O. It is this answer you're looking for 2 points. That's for the Adele fans out there. 3 points for this answer, which is great. It's cereal. Cereal. I mean, you're slurping the milk, but it's cereal. 4 points by a string. It is 4 points by a string. It's spaghetti. It's a really saucy answer, too. And 5 points if this answer rings a bell. Campbell. It's soup. Campbell's soup. I was also going to use the joke, soup. There it is. For you early 90s rap fans. So 5 points for soup, 4 points for spaghetti, 3 points for cereal, 2 points for Jell-O, and 1 point for ice cream. Question number 11. Tread lightly after popping one of these puffy dishes whose active ingredients is whisked egg whites into the oven, as its name comes from the French for to blow. That'd be soufflé. Soufflé. Question number 12. Who's that? Who was that? That was Pam Anderson, or Pamela Anderson. Yeah. Had a very busy 90s into the 2000s. And is rightfully deserving that those quieter days these days. Pam Anderson. Question number 13. It's the word of the day. So it's a 2-word phrase for what a horrifying sight might scare out of you the living daylights. Scared the living daylights out of me.
Yeah, how did you say
that? I'll give you.
No.
No, I'll give you a full point for daylights. Scare the daylights out of me. Yeah. Oh, and here's the picture of Pam Anderson again. Yeah. As requested.
Oh.
Pam Anderson. All right, your question number 14, time after time. We're going to start with the earliest and go to the most recent. So the earliest of those was awarded in 2010, the Outstanding Contribution Award to Yoko Ono. Admittedly, Yoko Ono, as the Outstanding Contribution Award, that was the vaguest and less like pinned to a certain time. So that was going to be the toughest one, I admit. So 2010 to Yoko Ono, 2012 to Glee's Lea Michele as American TV Actress Award winner at the Glamour Magazine Woman of the Year Awards. 2015 went to Ava DuVernay, winner of the Filmmaker Award at the Glamour Magazine Woman of the Year Awards, and Greta Thunberg is awarded, yes, the Woman of the Year Award by Glamour Magazine in 2019. 2019. So the earliest awardee was Yoko Ono, and then Leah Michele, then Ava DuVernay, and then Greta Thunberg. Question number 15, our countdown takedown question. So how much did Wilson the volleyball go for in an auction earlier this, or not earlier this month, in November of 2021? That thousands was less than 350,000, but how much was it? Can I get a drum roll, please? Wilson found a new home for $308,000. 308. 308. It was the number we were looking for. More than the Will Ferrell elf costume. Which would you have bought if you had a choice?
Yeah.
The elf costume, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. But Wilson, who's probably looking a little even worse for wear as a water-damaged volleyball, has been around for more than a couple of decades after the fact. Yes, went for 308. And I realize, just looking at it, that I didn't even do the math.
Oh, you got to do that.
I'm going to do the math live. It's math time with your host, Russel Harder. That range is 77. So $77 million within that 308. So if you said 308, that is 5 points to be won. If you said 307 to 231, that is 2 points that you can win. If it is less than 230, that is 0 points. If it's more than 309 or 309 and above, that is also 0 points, unfortunately. Yes. So 308 will get you 5, and 307 to 231 will get you 2. 2 points. All right. Question number 16. Only after the film Office Space did Swingline begin producing these in red. It would be red staplers. Took my stapler. Red staplers. Question number 17. So native to the west coast of North America, a geoduck is what type of animal? It is a clam. I'm looking for clam. Question number 18, Anna starring. So the movie was The Breakup, and did it feature Anna Paquin, Anna Kendrick, Ana de Armas, or Anne Margaret? It featured Anne Margaret. Anne Margaret was in that movie. She was Jennifer Aniston's mother, FYI. That was the romantic comedy with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn, Breaking Up, as the title says. And it featured, yes, Anne Margaret. Question number 19, we're tuning out. Can do the last chunk of lyrics, since it's a longer set of lyrics, but I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. That song is Your Song, and it is by Elton John. So Your Song for a point, Elton John for a second possible point. All right, now your question number 20, that Trivia Royale. I'm going to start with the most popular and go down in popularity from there. The most popular by a wide margin is Peanuts. Peanuts. To no one's surprise, probably. This is according to World Atlas.
Okay.
Almonds, walnuts, cashews, pistachios. And this is the only one that is shelled as well. No, unshelled, largely. Yeah. Hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, pecans, or pecans, or pecan. How do you say it? Macadamia nuts, likely the most controversial of any of these, but it was 10 of 20, so hopefully it's not too controversial. Coconut.
I think penis is more controversial.
Nice. Brazil nut. The producer's telling me peanuts is more controversial. You heard that. Pine nut. Pumpkin seeds. Chestnuts. Roasted, preferably, on an open fire. Flax seeds. Brazil nuts. Tiger nuts. Cola nuts. And pili nuts. Pili nuts. P-I-L-I. Yeah.
No sunflowers or sesame seeds.
No sesame seeds. No.
Controversial.
Controversial. So yes, let me know if you have any questions on that Trivia Royale, especially once again, those answers, I'll go through it actually. Peanuts, almonds, walnuts, cashews, pistachios, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, pecans, or pecans, macadamia nuts, coconuts, Brazil nuts, pine nuts, pumpkin seeds, chestnuts, flax seeds, Brazil nuts, tiger nuts, cola nuts, and pili nuts. Let me know those point totals in the live chat. Everything is worth a point unless otherwise noted. And once those point totals come in, I will let you know. I'll give everyone a report, as it were, but until those start coming in, here's that bonus bit of trivia. If you'd like it, a bit of a tiebreaker if you need it. It's called I Built a VCR, which, as always, is an anagram of Trivia Club itself. So we're going to ask you to find the 2021 Glamour Magazine Woman of the Year in the following anagram. Also, thank you to Glamour Magazine for all the help on today's trivia questions. So the anagram is Mango Ramadan. mango Ramadan. Nicely done. There's 46 potential points to be won. Thank you all once again for joining in. Let's see, we have 28 points from your executive producer and mine. Well done. Yay. There's 42 points for the Ghost of BB Rebozo. Well done. Yes, indeed. I note that they got lucky on those fives. So well done. 20 points for Team Uno Persona. Nicely done as well. 35 points for Cookie Faced. Well done. Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
33 points for Mad in LA. Excellent stuff. Yes, indeed. Well done. Excellent job, one and all. Thank you, everybody, for playing this Tuesday and each and every Tuesday. Great to have you on this day and all days playing Trivia Club. Thank you to Cherlou and to Rondai as well. Thank you to my grandma friend for playing along as well at home. To everyone not in the live chat. And thank you to everyone who's playing along after the fact on tape delay. Looking forward to seeing your team name and that point total that you finish with in the comment section. Man in LA and Team Uno Persona and BB Rebozo say thank you to you as well.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for playing.
Yes, thank you for playing, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to hit that bell notification if you want to be notified of upcoming live streams on this YouTube channel. You can enjoy everything at triviaclub.ca, and we are back next Tuesday on March 15th, 2022 as well. And there's only one more thing to say, so I didn't want to push you to get up if you didn't want to, but
Okay.
you can get up too. Yes, indeed. Say it along with me, won't you?
Okay.
Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Have a good week, everybody.
Have a good week, everybody. Stay safe out there.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I love you.
Love you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.